And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it. Warren. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Mayfield to throw. That's caught by Palmer.
And he's going to be brought down right there, so nothing after the catches. He's dropped at the 42. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Here's White. They set up the screen.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Hey, alert 33.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10. Mayfield. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Another try, second and 10 now. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, and this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot, but this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. This ball intercepted. And the Steelers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we bid you good night from Tampa.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started.
And we are underway from Pittsburgh.
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Angel. Hey, Ken. Say,
They'll try the left side.
It's Warren. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
hey,
At the
Ken.
45-yard line.
Say,
They'll keep it on the ground. Warren pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3.
They'll try the left side. It's Warren, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
A first carry for Rachaad White.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Rachaad White.
50 yards.
And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, Ken.
They'll send Austin in motion right.
From the gun, here's Fields. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They fire this one quickly to Austin. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, Ken.
Fields.
And And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
Here we go.
On play action, Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time.
West right six. West 35. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Easy, easy, easy. 11, 11, 11.
They snap it to Fields. And he is caught.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Here we go, son. Delta. Angel, angel, angels. You got a mini base. Why not? Tonight.
Now Fields.
Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
No mas, no mas. Here we go. Test, bunch right. Hey, never mind, Monday.
In motion right is Austin.
Go.
Here's Fields.
Under pressure, they got him again. A couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7, Steelers nothing.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Test, bunch right.
They'll send Austin in motion right.
Tonight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On the handoff, this is White. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mayfield on play action. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. First down, here's White. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8. Opting to run again here with White. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. And this is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Extend.
Here's Fields. Pickens is there on the crossing route.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Here we go. We're good. Hey, Ken.
Now Fields going to move him around. A handoff for Warren.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Alpha. Right.
Now it's Fields.
Flush to his right.
That's caught downfield by Pickens.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26.
Easy. Here we go, son. Tonight.
On the give, it's Warren.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
11.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Extend.
Now a run with Warren.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
A loss of 1. It's
Need you.
now 3rd down and 6.
Yes. Angel. Go.
Fields now to throw.
And that is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
A 39-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. To throw, Mayfield. That's taken in by Palmer. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Kazin, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Now Mayfield. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
They'll go up the middle with White. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Mayfield now. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
3rd and 19. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
To throw is Fields.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Delta, delta. Hey, Ken. Sit high.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
Got his man, it's Warren.
And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20.
It's 4th down.
You got a mini basement. Why not? Hey, Ken.
In motion right is Austin.
On 4th down, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
EQ.
The slot man in motion right.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
He finds his man, complete. That's Warren. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Steelers 1st down.
Hey,
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, 551. Right.
To the air again, Fields. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Completes it to Austin. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's what it's on.
A gain of 6. That's another Steelers 1st down.
Hey, 10.
1st and 10 at the
They'll send Austin in motion right.
Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Hey, 10.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
Delta.
Harris is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. So part one of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for two.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Here we go,
the Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
West right zip. Right.
Fields trying to throw for it.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down one. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. And that has to drive a coach crazy.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Buccaneers.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. White, he'll try the left side, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Mayfield to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's White. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Regular, regular, regular!
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. White running to the left. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
128 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here's White.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. On a handoff, it's White. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Point it right. Alert.
Mayfield to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
And his kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Fields.
He'll buy some time right.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go. Madden. Easy. Right.
All eyes on Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
11. Angel. Tonight.
Back to throw. Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Here we go, son. You got a mini basement. Why not? Delta. Go.
Warren will try the right side.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Well, plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Now Fields.
Steps away. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Jalen Warren taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Now Mayfield.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game. Fields down to a knee here, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Here we go, Spike.
Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here. knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
The Steelers earned the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.